All right. We're live. Good evening. Welcome. Shalom. Hold on one second. All right. Okay, it looks like we're up and running. I hope you're all doing well on this Saturday evening. Just had a root beer barrel. It was pretty good. And a peppermint. I like hard candy. And, I think that's like an old person thing. Old ladies always have hard candy. Anyway, but I do have hard candy. I like it. But I'm down to two things: root beer barrels and peppermint, and a lot of the other everything else. So, oh well, I'll survive. Hope you all had a wonderful day on this August 12th, 2023. It's 9:47 p.m. Central Time. My timer is not going, but I guess it's running. Oh, plug my phone in real quick. 1 second. In case it tries to die out on me. All right. There we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna have a little chat tonight, an open chat. I am going to go through a few Bible trivia questions. Doesn't really need anybody to be here. You can answer on your own at home. One more thing here. The dog's on my feet. I like to use my foot as a pillow down there. All right. Anyway, so there we go. I actually hit the button before I was ready to go live, so I was going to do a couple more things, but that's all right. Anyway, so here we are. Bible trivia. We're going to play a few questions. Let me see. I might have to you guys can play at home with your own answers. Let me see. I might refresh this. I don't like the who, what, when, why, because it's like four different answers or whatever. And I like that one better. All right, Bible trivia. I do not know the answers ahead of time or anything like that. Not like when I had the book. Anyway, I hope y'all had a wonderful day. I did. I outside most of the day, pretty much all day outside. Did a little bit of clearing the brush next to my barn because I've been here 5 years and it grew into a little forest. So I can't believe how good it looks. It's amazing. Way better than I thought and easier than I thought. So anyway, I'm going to pick up that rest of that tomorrow. Have fun doing that. Like I said, one of these nights we're going to have a bonfire out there before it gets too late into the season. Anyway, so that is the plan. Yeah, otherwise nothing new. It's kind of been working around my house. Well, mostly in the yard, doing summer stuff. That's about it. I don't know of anything new or anything earth-shattering that's, I don't know if anything happened on the news. I don't really listen to that, but hopefully it was a good day for everybody. Uneventful, nice day. All right. So, actually, you know what? I'm going to pull this a little closer to me because. Whoa! It almost fell off. Is I got a book underneath it. That's why. You move the book with it. All right. I almost got it. I got whacked in the head with a TV. All right. I think that'll work. Come on, dog. All right. That's a little bit better. A little closer, and I didn't get hit in the head. All right. That thing almost tipped over. It's just a flat screen, though. It wouldn't be too bad. Not like one of them big old TVs that used to kill people. All right. That's a little bit better. Now you can, I don't have to stretch ahead and you can see it better. So yeah, I'll just be reading off some Bible trivia questions. We'll pull them up and we'll see if you can answer at home if you know them or not. I don't know. We'll see how I do. We'll see how you do. So yes, answer this at your on your own at home. If anybody wants to come in and join, they can come in and join. But we're gonna get started. I like this. This is kind of like a brain exercise, like having your brain going to the gym. All right, so Bible trivia, Bible Jeopardy. And this is, you know what I can do? I can copy and paste this. We're going to play this at home. I don't have my thing up. Hold on a second. Man, I've been getting a lot of videos taken down. Goodness. I got a lot of videos taken down. I guess got another one taken down today. Since in the last 2 weeks, I've gotten 5 videos taken down in 2 weeks. So they're doing this thing where it's an automated thing where they're just going through videos and pulling them down for medical misinformation. I'm putting that link in the chat here. And they're all videos like from 2 years ago or whatever, 3 years ago. I have no idea what they are because they take them down. And once they take them down, you can't click on it. And they don't tell you what it, they don't even, they'll tell you the name of it, but not even the date. But yeah, most of them are from 2020. 2020. Anyway, there's the link for the Bible trivia if anybody wants to play that at home. Whoops. The heck are we here? All right. Bible trivia. There you go. Yeah, so I've gotten a lot taken on. This year I've gotten, I don't even know how many. I've showed everybody not that long ago, but I've gotten, goodness, I only got 1 in July, but I got a bunch of them in June, 1 in July, at the end of July, and then I've got 5 of them in 2 weeks now. So. Anyway. Totally not cool. But at least I'm not getting strikes, so I can't really complain too much. Anyway, and I wanted to delete those old videos anyway. Just it's a long process because they're all on StreamYard and it's just a pain in the butt. See, on YouTube, you can just click and do all and then just delete them. You can't really do that. You gotta go one at a time. Anyway, so here is Bible trivia. We're gonna pick a category here that you guys can play at home, who's ever watching and listening. Oops. It's geography in general. Ooh, G&G. New Testament, Chronicles of the Kings of Judah and Israel. Teachings of Jesus, Parables of the Messiah. Interesting. especially since he never called himself the Messiah. That's, you know, I was thinking an interesting thing about that. Interesting thing about the Gospels is that uh, never once do they say why people didn't believe he was the Messiah. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a big long list of reasons why he cannot be the Messiah. But I noticed that they've never brought that up in the Gospels. That why didn't they think he was the Messiah? And Jesus never claimed to be. You know, there's one sentence in John where it says, "I am who you think I am," or something. You know, for some vague reference alluding to something. Anyway, Parables of Messiah, and name the book. Ooh, what are we gonna do? Well, I don't like Chronicles of Kings of Judah, New Testament, Geography. Okay, let's do New Testament for 200. New Testament for 200. All right. Why were the owners of a slave girl angry when Paul cast the demon out of her? Oh, this one's easy. She was a murder witness. They hated her. She spoke in tongues. Well, the thing is that she was making them money. So when Paul cast the demon out, they stopped making money off of her. So I'm not really sure. She told fortunes. I don't know, but they were the reason they were mad isn't even up here. It's because she was making them money. Anyway, I don't know what the heck. Yes, correct. She told fortunes. Yeah, she could tell the future and stuff, but really, yeah. So ding ding, that is correct. But bigger than telling fortunes was she was making them money. So, all right. Anyway, it was correct, but they could have put a better answer. All right. Name the book. Okay. Oh, New Testament. We'll do New Testament for 400. New Testament for 400. This thing on a delay, or did I not click it? Oh, it's a delay. Peter saw a vision of a sheet lowered from heaven. What was in it? Clean animals, unclean animals, fish, or rocks? It was unclean animals. Yeah. Anyway, it's not really the point of the story or the message. The message was God never, ding, 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 correct. God never said, the whole point of that story was God never said any people are unclean, which, yeah, unclean animals equated to the people were not unclean, the Gentiles that he was supposed to go talk to at that one dude's house. All right. So ding, 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 2 for 2. What else we got here? All right, here we go. New Testament for 600. What a beautiful day, man. We've been in the 70s every day. Just, it's like paradise every year here. All right, 600. Who was Paul's companion on his first missionary journey? I think it was Barnabas, right? And then they had a splitting of ways. Luke was just following him around, writing about him. Silas was later. Timothy was later. I'm thinking it was I almost said Barabbas. I'm thinking it was Barnabas. Hey, D, how you doing? I'm playing Bible trivia. Good to see you. I hope you had a wonderful day. Paul's companion, the first vision first vision missionary, I think was Barnabas, because they got in an argument because Mark, his nephew, Marcus, he ripped on him. And anyway, I think it's Barnabas. See if I'm, oh, ding, 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 correct. Yeah, because he ripped on dude's nephew. And, well, he said he didn't want to bring the nephew with that time. And that Paul didn't want to bring the nephew with. And Barnabas is like, see ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. You're doing good? Oh, yeah, Barnabas. Yes, ding, 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 ding. Yeah. I hope you had, hey, how was all the drama? I hope everything settled down at the apartment building. Hope everyone's doing well. I hope Daiquiri, I almost said champagne, but Daiquiri, I hope Daiquiri is doing well, and I hope that is awesome. All right, New Testament for 800. Which learned man knew only the baptism of John? Ooh. They don't speak about Luke at all. I don't know about Timon. I think it's Apollos or Aquila. Well, they said man. I think Aquila, isn't Aquila a female? Things that settle down, that's good. That's good. A nice Friday night, or no, Saturday night. It's a nice, well, Friday night was last night, so it got a little wild Friday night. But Saturday night, oops, come on. Saturday night, it's all calmed down. That's good. Which learned man knew only the baptism of John? I think it's Apollos. Well, what do you think? Maybe the last one, Aquila? Aquila? I thought Aquila was a girl. Priscilla and Aquila. Maybe it was Priscilla and Aquila. Maybe Priscilla is the girl and Aquila was the guy. We'll do the last one. Oops. Incorrect. It was Apollos. Yeah, I thought it was Apollos because, but that's good. Good guess because it was Priscilla and Aquila. You know what? We can go back in time and pretend that didn't happen. Priscilla and Aquila. Yeah, it's Apollos. Yeah, well, that's a good guess though. I know it wasn't. Wait, we just got it right. Apollos. I know it wasn't Timon. Who's Timon? Timon? Who's that guy? All right. And for $1,000, New Testament for $1,000. That's a lot of money. For some people, other people can piss it away in a day. But who's counting, right? All right. $1,000. $1,000 goes a long way with me. This thing is just slow going. Yeah, that was Priscilla and Aquila. I forgot their story, but they're pretty early on too, I think, aren't they? They're in the book of Acts, I think. All right. Here's for 1,000 points, $1,000. In Revelation, how long did the scorpion-like locust torment the unrepentant? Oh, I know this one. Do you know this one, D? I know this one. So in the book of Revelation, how long did the scorpion-like locust torment the unrepentant? Oh, well, thank you. Some jerk will unsubscribe, so I go back to $6.99. But thank you. Thank you. Yes, you ding, ding, ding. You are right. It has tormented them for 5 months. That's right. I'd be shocked if it's not. Yes, ding, ding, ding. 5 months is correct. Yep. Yes, thank you. A 700 party. I can't call it the 700 Club because, you know, that name's already taken. You know, it's almost cold in here. I got to turn that fan off. It's like chilly willy. All right. You want to pick the next category, D? I picked the New Testament. So we have Geography in General, G and G, Chronicles of the Kings of Judah and Israel, Complete the Verse, New Testament, Teachings of Jesus, Parables of the Messiah, and Name the Book. So you want to pick a category? I got to turn that fan down a little bit. It's getting chilly willy. Hold on. Yeah. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I'm so happy, man. I got some bunch of. Name the book, okay. Name the book. It is for 200. Yeah, I got some land cleared today. It was really nice. Next to my barn, it was next to my pole barn. A little woods grew in there the last 5 years, and I was putting it off because I thought it would be hard, but it's not. All right. In which Old Testament book does Satan specifically ask permission to attack an individual? Wow, this one's easy. Even a baby could do this one. So, in the Old Testament book, I'm sorry, in which Old Testament book does Satan specifically ask permission to attack an individual? Is it 1 Samuel, Isaiah, Hosea, or Job? This is a very easy one. You want to tell him, D? What are you doing? I'm coming to and fro. It's 80s right now. Was out just a little earlier. It felt good with the wind. Yeah. Well, that's quite a difference from 100 over 100 degrees. Probably does feel cooler, huh? We've been in the 80s, and I don't mind the 80s. Upper 80s, it's getting warm. You know. Oh, you don't know? Oh, well, remember, so in the Old Testament book, you do know, I maybe just forgot. In the Old Testament book, Satan specifically asked to if he could attack Job. The whole book. You're gonna guess Samuel? No, it's the book of Job. Remember, God saw Satan. He said, Satan, what are you doing? He said, going to and fro from the earth. And he said, have you considered my man Job? And he said, yeah, he just likes you because you give him stuff. Anyway, that answer is Job. Ding, ding, ding. Correct. Yeah, it's Job. I'm sure you remember now. Yeah. I figured you'd remember. Jot your memory a little bit. Yeah. All right. Name the book for 400. All right, for $400. This is slow at loading. All right, in which book do we find an account of Joseph? Oh, this is an easy one too. Okay, in which book do we find the account of Joseph? Is it Exodus, 1 Samuel, Genesis, or 1 Kings? You have a guess there. Yeah, in which book do we find the account of Joseph? Exodus, 1 Samuel, Genesis, or 1 Kings? Exodus? I'm thinking it's Genesis, but we'll try Exodus. I think it's Genesis, though. Yeah, it is Genesis. Yeah, because remember in Genesis, it starts like, I think in 26 or something. I can't remember. But in Genesis, they see Joseph goes into Egypt, and then they all go into Egypt. And then Exodus was where they come out of Egypt. So yeah, it is Genesis. Because yeah, Exodus, the whole point of Exodus is to get them out of Egypt, but they actually went into Egypt in Genesis. My brain's, that's okay. It is late. It is late. It is late, and it's the end of the week. Yes, it is Genesis. Yeah. I think it's at 26. I can't remember. Genesis is a long book. Actually, a lot of those are long books. All right, name that book for $600. All right, for $600. Where in Scripture are these words found? And they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. This one's very easy. In fact, that I almost said it. That quote right there is outside the I was gonna say the World Trade Center, but not the World Trade Center. It's outside the um United Nations. The United Nations, they have a guy pounding his sword into plowshare, a picture, or they have a statue of that outside the United Nations. And it is, do you know what it is? I know what it is. Do you know which book that is from? I'll tell you, it's prophecy. And only two of the books in front of us right here have prophecy in them. So that'll give you a good Revelation. No, only two of these books are prophecy: Isaiah and Revelation. And we're talking about Isaiah. I can't remember which 36. I can't remember 26. I can't remember, but it is Isaiah. Jesus made us free from sin. Romans. Those that know Him cannot sin. Good evening, love of the truth. I hope you're doing well. It is Isaiah. Correct. It is Isaiah 2:4. That's what it is. It's a prophecy. Isaiah. Good to see you tonight. Love of the truth. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, that's it. That's yeah, there's actually this is actually outside the United Nations somewhere. In New York? I can't remember. Somewhere they actually have a plaque dedicated to that prophecy. All right, that is the end time prophecy of Isaiah. Anyway, name that book for 800. Yeah, only two of those books were prophecy, which is kind of funny. For 800 points, which of the four Gospels is the longest in length based on the number of words? Yeah, I know this one. I know this one. What do you think, D? Or Love of Truth, do you know? I know which one it is, but you guys can guess. Anybody want to guess? This is a very easy one, actually. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. Which one is got the most words in it? It's easy. Don't overthink it. Matthew, Mark, Luke, John. All right. Guessing Luke? Nope. Nope, it isn't. It is Matthew. Mark is the original. Then Matthew and Luke came along and added a bunch of it. So Matthew and Luke are longer than Mark. And then John came along, and his is short too. So John and Mark is short. Matthew and Luke are the longest, and Matthew has the most words. But I could be wrong. Should we find out? Is it Luke or Matthew? Ding, 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 ding. Is it Matthew? Oh, you're right. It was Luke. Yep, because Luke and Matthew both took Mark and added to it. So that is interesting. Yeah, because Mark is the original gospel, and these are the synoptics. These three here, and Mark was the original. Matthew and Luke were next, and they added a bunch to Mark. And then John came along, and his was only maybe slightly longer than Mark. So, yep, you're right. It is Luke. Ding, 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 ding. Good guess, D. Good guess. Yep. Now, you know what, though? You know what? They're saying based on words. I think there's more chapters in Matthew. But based on words, it might be Luke. Yep. All right. But I'm telling you, I'm pretty sure there's more chapters in Matthew. I mean, I might be wrong. How many chapters in the book of Matthew?
28. made according to some information.
How many books are in the Gospel of Luke?
2 works. According to PBS,
How many books are in the Gospel of Luke? 24 chapters. See, yeah. So Matthew's got a lot more chapters, but Luke has, they're going based on the number of words. Words is the key word here, because Matthew has more chapters, but Luke has more words per chapter. So if you go by words, yeah, it's Luke. All right. Very good, D. Name the book for $1,000. Have my phone charger on, but it decreased percentage instead of increased. Really? That's weird. That's weird, huh? As long as it doesn't do that in the 5 minutes from now. Okay, for 1,000 points. To whom was the book of James written? To who? Wow. Okay. Who was the book of James written to? To all the saints, to the 12 tribes, to the church, or to the faithful brethren? It's stuck at 33. Illuminati confirmed. Yeah, they're trying to send you a message. We run everything. You know, it's weird. A lot of times when I plug my phone in, it will be at 33%. That's just weird. I think, what are the odds? Whenever I plug my phone in, it's at 33%. Anyway. So do you know who the book of James is written to? To all the saints? Yeah, 33, Illuminati confirmed. To the 12 tribes, to the church, or to the faithful brethren? Anybody know? To the church. All right. Actually, I think it's the faithful brethren, but we'll go with your answer, the church. James. I think it's the faithful brethren, but that might be John. Anyway, to the church it is. Oh, no, it is to the 12 tribes. Interesting. You know what? That is kind of weird. Because the 12 tribes, that's what the revelation is well, they're to the 7 churches. You name the tribes, the saints, to the church, to the 12 tribes, huh? They're talking James 1:1. That's the first sentence in James. I know he says he doesn't say he's Jesus' brother, but he's James 1:1.
According to BibleRef.com, chapter summary. How important is it for Christians to trust God?
You know what?
James writes that we should call our worst moments joyful things, because trials help us trust God more. People who trust God ask Him for wisdom,
not even
take what He gives.
Shh, it's not even what I asked. All right, James 1:1. This is part I remember. James, the servant of God and the Lord Jesus Christ. And it says, to the 12 tribes scattered among the nations, greetings. Yeah, it is the 12 tribes. But anyway, we got it correct. Yes. I would not have thought that either. I know it starts out, he addresses that he is a servant of God and Jesus. He doesn't say he's his brother, he just says he's a servant to him. Anyway, not bad. We'll do one more. Let's see. Complete the verse, New Testament. Lesser teachings of Jesus parables. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that either. Going to restart my phone, maybe that will help me. Yeah. All right. I'm going to start this category is teachings of Jesus, parables of the Messiah. Parables, that's Gnostic teaching, you guys. Just in case you didn't know, parables are Gnostic, hidden knowledge, Gnostic, hidden knowledge. All right, here we go. So for 200 points, whosoever looketh on a woman to lust after her hath done what? Admired God's creations. That's what the Jews say. Actually, that's their answer. There's actually a verse in the Old Testament that says, "Thank you, God, for making beautiful women," or something. Anyway, so whoever looks at a woman with lust has admired God creation, done nothing wrong, committed adultery with her in the heart, or set his heart on things above. He committed adultery with his. In other words, Jesus' teachings are: if you think it, you did it. Just the thought of it. There you go. Hey, Grace comes in with adultery. Yes, it is. Ding, ding, ding. You have already committed adultery in your heart. And that is, in other words, you think it, you did it. Greetings to you too. Good to see you tonight, Grace. I hope your day went wonderful. Yes, if you think about lusting after a woman, you've just committed adultery. Well, that would really technically only be if she's married. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, because you can't really commit adult. Well, unless you're married. Yeah, unless you're married. So they don't say all that though. Anyway, good to see. Oh, D is restarting her phone right now because when she plugged it in, it started going backwards. Stuck at 33%. Illuminati confirmed. All right. Teachings of Jesus, parables and the Messiah. You know, I was singing today, Grace. I don't know if you heard. I was singing. I've thought this before too. Never, ever, ever did they explain why Jesus was rejected as being the Messiah. Why? They don't tell you that because they don't want you to know why. Anyway, for 400 points, who did Jesus say loved public greetings and uppermost seats? Oh, this is pretty easy. False prophets, tax collectors, Sadducees, or Pharisees? Yes, Illuminati confirmed. 33%. My phone's on 33% a lot. And I always ask it, are you Illuminati? It never answers. What am I supposed to think? Anyway, who does Jesus say loved public greetings and uppermost seats? Was it false prophets, tax collectors, Sadducees, and Pharisees? Come on, who doesn't like greetings and uppermost seats? Let's get real. Yeah, McFraud, yeah. he's in the false prophet category. He's a whole nother category by himself. Yes. I think it's the Pharisees. I think it'd be the Pharisees. It might be the Sadducees, but I think it's the Pharisees. McFraud was saying just that about his hero MacArthur. That he likes it's not his hero anymore. He's the one that put him up on his pedestal for 12 months straight, even though everybody told him not to. Everybody warned about him. He protected him like it was his lover. You don't talk bad about my Johnny. Anyway, I think it's the Pharisees, ding, 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 or Sadducees. I don't know. Ding, ding, ding. It is. It is the Pharisees. Those darn Pharisees. They're always doing stuff like that. Do you guys know do you guys know there's no more Pharisees and Sadducees? You know that, right? I know it's sad news. Anyway. You know when they stopped being Pharisees and Sadducees? April of 70 AD when the temple was destroyed. Yep. Oh, no more Pharisees and Sadducees. They were out of a job. And then they became they got paper routes and stuff like that. Started working at restaurants and stuff. Anyway, that MacArthur is so high up that everyone else is jealous of him. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I mean, they're all part of the club. You know what I mean? They're in the club. I mean, it is what it is. And you know what? In all fairness, nobody told anybody to go to church. As a matter of fact, if anybody would read the Gospels and realize Jesus' real message, it was get out of the churches. They're run by vipers, and it's just a den of shredders to make money. And let no man teach you, as in John. All right? Don't let nobody teach you. Stay out of the churches. They're terrible. What does everybody do? Run to the church and say, teach me. Anyway, but I digress. All right. Teachings of Jesus' parables of Messiah for $600. What building does God reside in? Yeah, exactly. Not one man made with hands in brick and mortar. That's in there too. He doesn't dwell in a brick and mortar building made by hands or whatever the heck they said. In Jesus' parable, the 10 virgins, what did the bridegroom say unto the 5 foolish virgins who beckoned at his door? He says, I got a mosquito in here. He says, go away. I did not order Domino's. All right. Watch, for the bridegroom cometh, or inherit the kingdom, or depart from me. I know you not. In Jesus' parable of 10 virgins, what did the bridegroom say to the 5 foolish virgins who beckoned at his door? Depart from me. Yeah, Avon calling. Hey, I didn't order no pizza. He said, well, this is kind of weird. Doesn't he say, depart from me, I never knew you? Okay, all right. Depart from me. Bridegroom say to the, you think depart from me? I think he said depart from me, I never knew you. But anyway. Incorrect. Well, yeah, here it is. Oh, wait. No. We're not going forward. We're going back. He did say both. He did say both. He said, depart from me. I never knew you. That's what I'm saying. This is wrong. Should we report the error? There's an error here. He said, depart from me. I never knew you. That's what I'm saying. They're both right. A bunch of crap. Yes, they're both right. All right. Pretty bad when you got to correct the game. Yeah, he did say both. First it said, depart from me. I never knew you. And they said, Lord, Lord, let us in. He said, depart from me. I never knew you. So I don't know what they're up to. Anyway, for $800, let's see if they're going to give us a correct answer or not. I think they're trying to trick. I don't even think they know the answers. I'm going to have to. This thing's slow to load. I'm back at 34. There you go. You gained 1%. Welcome back, D. Question for 800 points. Be ye ready. Was said by Blue Heaven in April of 2016 when she lost her mind. But I digress. For 800 points. Be ye therefore blank. Even as your Father which is in heaven is blank. Be ye therefore perfect, where your Father in heaven is perfect. I think perfect. What do you guys think? Why are you laughing? What did I just say? What did I just say? What did I say? Did I say something bad? All right, I may have blacked out for a second. What did I say? Hope that's nothing bad. Oh, Blue Heaven. Yeah, the BE ready. Yeah, remember that? Man. Yeah, she lost her mind. In fact, there's only like one recording of that. And she meant it. She meant it. Yeah. Be ye ready. Oh, man. And you know what's weird? I just looked her up like 2 days ago to see if she's still doing this crap. And she is. She's sitting. I don't remember. In her house, I think. I don't know. Anyway, same crap. These people don't look well. Be ye holy, which your Father in heaven is holy. Is it perfect or holy? Holy? We'll go with holy. Therefore be holy, as your Father in heaven is perfect. Nah. Perfect. Holy, perfect, holy, perfect, holy. Forgiving. Do you see Chelsea's sign? No, she is. No, I didn't see that. It's got her face on the shirt. All right. Be ye holy as your Father in heaven's holy. Or is it perfect? No, it's perfect. Yeah, it was perfect. Be ye perfect. We'll go back and look at that again. No, Chelsea selling t-shirts? Yeah, it's perfect. Therefore be perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. No, I didn't see Chelsea's got t-shirts. So is it Chelsea Bedell shirt, huh? Yeah, it's be ye perfect and your Father in heaven's perfect. You see Chelsea selling shirts now. She made out good with her scams. Remember all that money she got? Her mom got a new car. They got a pool put in their backyard. She did pretty good. All right. Sure, she's got to lay around in her bathrobe, half unbuttoned. 79. Yeah, you better put on a sweater there. Yeah. It's in the 60s here. It is perfect for me. All right, for $1,000. Jesus' words, for this is the law and the prophets, refers to this, his admonition to this right here. Judge not that ye not be judged, or treat others as you'd like to be. Seek the kingdom. Be not anxious for the morrow. No, it's this one here. What do you guys think? So Jesus' word, for this is the law and the prophets. This is the law and the prophets. Judge not and this. Which one? I'm looking for that certain video. Oh yeah, with her. Oh man, I don't know if I still have that. Are you talking about the gag ball video? Yeah, I don't know if I still have that. Where did I even get that from? Where did I get that from? I don't know. Somehow I ended up with that. Chelsea Bedell is handcuffed to a bed with a gag ball in her mouth. And anyway, that was that. That was her before YouTube days. Still at 35%. We'll put this on airplane mode when I sign off. It helps. Doesn't? Oh, because it's not picking. It's not trying to pick up anything when I do that. All right, yeah, the gag ball. But I'll have to look to see if I still have that. That was a good one. Oh man. And yeah, boy, you ever get you ever see one without her makeup on, without her dolled up? That does not look like her. Believe me, she goes through a lot of effort to make it look like she does. And then, like I said, then she wears a bathrobe and like opens up the chest area and lays in bed and does videos. Anyway, it's good for business. You know what I mean? She does sells. She sells herself, so she's yeah, she's out for that dollar. Dollar make a holla. Anyway, I'm gonna sign off. All right, good night, D. I hope your phone starts to act normal. It is all about profit. And yeah, profit with the F, not a PH. It's kind of funny because they want to be a profit for profit, you know what I mean? Good night, D. Blessings to you from Grace. Good night, D. Thanks for coming in. Their phone's acting funny. So Jesus' words, "For this is the law and the prophet," refers to his admonition to judge not that ye be judged, that ye not be judged. That's a double negative. That ye not be judged. Judge not that ye not. That's anyway. He's the king of profiting. Yes, he is. Treat others you like to be. That is actually the main rule right here. They said the most two important rules are love God first and love others as yourself. Those are the two biggest rules. They said sums up the whole. Well, Jesus, they're not really even putting this right, because Jesus said, put God first and treat others as you'd have them treat you, and that is the law or whatever. Anyway, judge not or treat others. We'll try treat others. Ding, ding, ding. It is treat others. Treat others you'd like to be. How you would like to be. That is, well, actually, there's two rules. If you don't want to read the Bible, just remember two rules. Keep God first and treat other people the way you want to be treated. It is the golden rule, yep. It is. In fact, I just heard it. I just heard the golden rule. What was I listening to? Anyway, whatever it was, I just heard that Bible verse. Just heard it. Yeah. And there is another verse that sounds like it too. Same message. I can't remember if can't remember which one. But that was under parables of Messiah. So that must have been a gospel. One of the golden rules is in the gospel. I think it's Matthew. I'm not sure. Anyway, when you want to get in there, go ahead. All right. Well, hold on a second. All right. All right. Anyway, so I'll wrap it up. Couple rounds of Bible trivia. Not bad. Hope people had fun playing at home. Yes, he is a king of property. You know how dumb it is to want to put central air in just for people in the tribulation to run off a generator? Do you know it costs about $100 a day to run a central air on a generator? It's 2 gallons an hour. You're going to burn through 2 gallons of gas or propane or whatever the heck you're using an hour. And so if you have a 1,000-gallon tank, your tank's going to be gone in 30 days. Running a central air unit. It's like the stupidest thing. Could you imagine in a survival situation, you're wasting your resources on central air when that could have heated you, kept you alive, in the winter, or it could have, kept you cooking and whatever else. You know what I mean? This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Somebody wanting central air for the tribulation. Well, first of all, usually when wartime hits, if I don't think we're going to ever see it in our lifetime. But if wartime ever hits, war comes to your town, you're probably going to be on foot running for your life with whatever you can carry. You know what I mean? You're not going to just bunker down in your house and peek out the shades to see every once in a while. It's not how it works. Ask all those refugees. They're carrying what they can carry. I bet that you could look at those pictures of refugees all going country to country or whatever on foot because they just destroyed their whole city and took it over. So how many people are those that you see in refugees? I bet they had food stored at home. You can only carry so much. And now what? You're running from your home. You got nothing. Do you have a plan B? Oh, heck no. Don't even know how to survive. Most people get eaten by begging for $15,000 when he guaranteed it's the end. He guaranteed the end of the world by September. Exactly. And so the end of the world is by September. So in the middle of August, you're going to want to make home improvements 2 weeks before the end of the world. You promised everybody. Promised everybody it was the end of the world by September. You're going to be in the rapture. So August 15th, he wants to kick the can down to now he wants to talk about the eclipse next year. Like, what the heck does the eclipse have to do with anything? No, I'll tell you what's going to happen. When that eclipse goes over in April or whatever to make an X over America, who cares? Nothing will happen. Idiots. Yeah. Well, it's supposed to be the end of listen, there's 2 weeks before the end of the world. Why would you want to make home improvements and put in a central air and beg money for $15,000? No. I mean, that's just mentally ill. And he blew through at least that amount during his luxury vacation in Israel. Yeah. Yeah, at least that amount. If it was so important to put all this central air in, why didn't you spend the money on that instead of going to Israel? No, all her money's gone. They're desperate. They want to put central air in and a generator to run the central air? What? Like I said, 1,000 gallons of propane would be burnt up in a month with running central air. When you could have lived off of that for a year. 1,000 gallons for me, heck, that lasts a couple of years. Anyway, a fool and their money are soon parted. Boy, oh boy. Anyway. It's about the stupidest idea I've ever heard in my life. Anyway. All right, I'm going to get off of here, you guys. I'm going to go out and feed the outside cats. I forgot. Yeah, 15,000. You know how many people that could help? You know how many people that could have been helped with $15,000? Wow. And you watch. It's all to beef up that property because she's going to sell it. Put central air in all the buildings, and then, yeah, now it's going to sell it for more. Yeah. Yeah, you know it and I know it. Using these suckers to fortify the property so they can she can get more money when they sell it. That simple. And these people will then maybe they'll know they've been duped. Ain't nobody gonna be there in the tribulation. Unreal. Oh, love you too. Thank you for coming in. Thank you, ladies, for playing Bible trivia. It was fun. Hope you all have a great rest of the evening. Have an awesome Sunday tomorrow, and hope to see you tomorrow night. Anyway, and if you're listening on the replay, thanks for listening on the replay. If you're here visiting and with us, thanks for being here with us. All right, good night, everybody.